What's up guys, Kizzlekicks here and welcome back to another episode of this Crystal Palace FIFA 16 career mode. We suffered a certain amount of frustration really from the last episode. We lost the top of the table clash to Man United and we dropped 2 points to Everton in a game that we should have hung on where we had the lead and gone on to win, but we couldn't see it through. Everton got back. It was a dubious penalty, but we, put them in a situation where they could get something out of the game. So we only have ourselves to blame and we are no longer top of the table. So this episode, all about getting back to where we belong at the top of the league. We've got some, we're playing Bournemouth in the first game and then we'll be taking on Norwich. So two winnable games, no disrespect to those sides. You can see we're going for a 4-2-2-2 formation here. I'm keen to find a formation that works, which will allow us to play two of our strikers up front in order to score more goals. But Bournemouth, Callum Wilson starting up there. They've got Lee Tomlin as well, King, Matt Ritchie. They've got some good players in the side. But like I say, no disrespect to them. I want all 3 points here, no doubt about it. We're challenging for the title. And early on, we actually take possession of them. It's Cabaye who stands the ball up to the back stick. Jamie Vardy times his run to perfection, and the header is beautiful. We have a very, very good start. Just 3 minutes on the clock. Not quite sure what that celebration is all about, but a really, really good bit of play between Cabaye and Jamie Vardy, timing his run to the back stick to perfection and making no mistake with the finish. So 1-0, dream start. Can we make it 2? Balassi is into the area here. Squares up his man, cuts inside, but the effort was blocked and Federici manages to gather the loose ball. But Bournemouth, very little going forward. All about us this half particularly. Coquelin there with an effort from distance again, forcing Federici into a save, and we continue to work well. You can see Bonnie heading it down to Vardy there. That's the advantage of playing two up top. Bonnie's going to get the opportunity to make it 2 here, but Federici with another good save to deny him. He cuts a very frustrated figure at the moment, Wilfried Bonnie, particularly when Jamie Vardy seems to have recaptured his goal-scoring form. The corner there driven to the edge of the box and Coquelin's effort going way into that stand behind the goal. Not got the hang of that routine yet as he Coquelin on the edge of the box, but he's not known for scoring great goals. But moving into the second half, we've still got the lead. Jamie Vardy having an effort from distance, which was probably equally as bad as Coquelin. You'd expect better from him, but rare attack for Bournemouth. You can see Callum Wilson getting into the area here. Kind of stumbles, has the shots, turn behind. Corner for them here. Can we, set pieces does give them an opportunity to get level, but the header, fortunately for us, off target, and we managed to escape that little bit of pressure. Going back up the other end now, Cabaye hits an effort from distance. Another good save from Federici, who was actually having a very good game, as was that man. Yohan Cabaye picks out possession in his own half, threads the ball through to Vardy beautifully. The first effort was blocked, and then the defender makes a fantastic recovery challenge, only for the referee to come steaming in, point to the penalty spot, and send him off, which is horrendous. If that was one of my centre-backs making that tackle, I would be applauding. Timed to perfection, clears the ball away from danger. Just one of those unfortunate things. Decision's gone our way this time. Wilfried Bonnie smashes the penalty into the top corner. We have doubled our lead against 10-man Bournemouth, and surely the 3 points will be staying here with us at Selhurst Park. It's the refereeing decision was a weird one. You have to feel for Bournemouth, but then again, at Goodison Park, we suffered. We were on the other end of the stick where the penalty was given against us when it shouldn't have been. But with 10 men, Bournemouth really started to struggle. Coquelin shortly after that, showing that he can finish and that he's not just about lashing the ball into the stands. The best strikers in the world would have been proud of that one. He was fed through, cut inside his man onto his right foot and placed it right into the top corner. No chance for Federici on this occasion. You have sympathy for him as well. He's played really well, but he's on the losing side here today. All 3 points will be staying here. It's just a matter of how many goals we will score, because we are through again. You've got Balassi and Bonnie and his strike partner through on goal here. Not sure what Bonnie's doing. He completely messes that up, lays it off for Mahrez, and Federici makes another good save, but you've got to be more clinical than that. Had that have been 0-0, I would have been absolutely fuming there. But we come forward, we get another chance. The ball is chipped over the top. Enzo Perez bursts onto it and gives Bonnie a lesson in how to finish. He's so inconsistent, Bonnie. It's so frustrating. If he could, sort his finishing out, he'd grab us 25, 30 goals this year. I'm so confident of that. He still might. He's still banging them in from the penalty spot, but scoring from open play is a bit of an issue. Luckily today, it didn't cost us. I don't want to be too harsh on him either, because there is a reason why he may have performed quite poorly, and that is this, that he's not feeling up to it. He's jaded, he's tired, and he wants a rest. Obviously, fixture congestion is tough to deal with, but he's come to us just saying, look guys, give me a break. So we will do exactly that in the next game as we take on Norwich City. And it's going to give Igalo the chance to lead the line today. He's had limited opportunities since we signed him from Watford. Hasn't really impressed though when he has had some chances on the pitch. You can see Gary Hooper starting up front for Norwich. Obviously he's a player that knows exactly where the goal is, but it's a strange side. You've got Bassong, Kyle Lafferty, Olsen and Ruddy all on the bench, which is quite surprising. I wouldn't have thought they'd be taking this game lightly at all, but you can see two up front again. Niang has been very impressive when he's had some game time. He will be up there with Igalo as we play the 4-2-2 formation, 4-2-2-2 formation. Again, you can see young Sergio Mendes, who's been superb recently when he's had some game time. He's getting the start today. And early on, we're putting Norwich under pressure. It's a really good run from Grimaldo, and his effort actually comes back off the outside of the post. Could have squared it, probably should have squared it, but it is what it is. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, as I said earlier, but we keep the pressure up on Norwich. Mendes showing good strength and power, determination to get into the box. And if you ever doubted his finishing ability, that doubt should have disappeared after that. That was unbelievable. Smashing the ball in off the underside of the crossbar. No chance for Keane in the sticks. And we've got a 1-goal lead early on in a game again. I am loving this. We've had a bit of a habit last year of going behind and having to come from behind to get something out of games. But this is much more effective, much better when you take the lead. Almost adding to it there with Niang. Really good effort. His pace, power, he's got pretty much everything, Niang. It's just a case of developing him with the game time that he's getting. He seems to be better and better every time he plays. So we're going in at half-time, 1-0 up. Norwich had a really weird kind of effort on goal. It was like an overhit pass, really. I don't know if it was a shot or what, just before half-time, but that was all they had offered in that first 45 minutes. In second half, we come forward again. You can see Niang picking the ball up. Good footwork from him. Doesn't really know what to do with it. In the end, he puts it on a plate, you feel, for his partner up there, hits it straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. And Julian Brandt showing what good feet he has and what he can bring to the team when he plays. Going through about 4 or 5 players. Unfortunately, as he went to get the shot away, it was blocked and Norwich managed to escape. But Gary Hooper breaking down the right-hand side, not really where you see him. He's normally in the area. Completely sells Grimaldo with the dummy. Cross comes in, man unmarked, 1-1. Out of absolutely nowhere. Completely against the run of play. Norwich have had 0 chances in this game so far, but good feet from Gary Hooper, and he's actually, we might start calling him Gary Beckham. That was an absolute whip into the back stick. Not sure what the defence was doing, and in response we made a triple change. Jamie Vardy enters the fray. He's been in very good form recently. You've got Sincraven and Dembele coming on as well as we look to get our lead back with just 15 minutes remaining. It's going to be tight. Norwich are the ones coming forward looking to get the winner, and we have Butland to thank for a decent reaction save, even though the shot was straight at him. But Sergio Mendes sprays the ball out to Daly Sincraven. Not sure where the Norwich defence has gone here, but Niang picks up the ball, slips it through to Vardy, turns his man. Instant impact from the bench. I'm so glad he has found scoring form again. He has been amazing in the last 2 seasons for us. Without his goals, we wouldn't be where we are today. And we certainly wouldn't be in Europe. He banged them in, and he seems to have picked up a valuable 3 points for us again today as he starts running down the channel, takes on his defender. He seems to have his pace back as well. It seemed as though he'd lost a yard of pace recently, but he seems to have recaptured that, whether it's the break out of the team and the rest that's done him good. But he's turning his man again, gets into the box, is upended, is fouled. Penalty, 90th minute, chance for us to add to our goal tally. You can see the defender so close to getting a foot on the ball, but when you miss it like that, not sure what the acrobatics from Vardy were all about, but penalty to us. Enzo Perez steps up, makes it 3-1. We are leaving Carrow Road with all 3 points today. 2 wins from 2 in this episode. Really, really good performances as well. Something for us to be proud of and build upon in the race for the title, which I think will probably go down to the wire. Us and Man United have been swapping places and, you know, just a couple of points separating us pretty much all season. So we got a couple of emails after that match. Juan Maresca saying he wants a bit more game time. I'm guessing he's probably seeing the amount of time Sergio Mendes is getting because they were signed together, and he's a little bit jealous, to be honest with you. And thanks from Wilfred Bonney for resting him. But looking at the Premier League, we are back on the top of the table, exactly where we want to be. We have a 1-point advantage over Manchester United. Then there's a bit of a gap between Spurs, who are third. They're on 36 points, so we've got a 6-point lead over them. Everton down in 35 points. They're in 4th place, and Middlesbrough in 5th on 31 points. So we are 11 points clear of the Champions League places. That is a must this year at the bare minimum. Big news at the bottom of the table. Watford, 19 games in, have picked up a win. They've picked up they've picked up 3 points. They've now got 9 from 19. Not good, but what can you say? Not worried about the bottom. It's at the other end that we're worried about, and we are top, back where we belong. That's going to bring this one to a close, guys. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.